right, in Monster Futures. I send out a message on Peter's trade. All right. Peter made a great trade, a gold trade. You know, we don't see Peter a lot, but he came on, and I've talked about this, right? Especially our traders that's been with us for a while. They don't come on here as much. You know, after a while, you guys won't come on as much. I hope everyone. I hope it would be amazing if all our traders come on, right? We could all learn a lot from our traders. But Peter came on. This was about I don't know, about a month, 3 weeks, a month ago, and he had one question. He had one question, which was, "Hey, Dave, can you pull up gold? I want to see the chart on gold. What do you think?" So we pulled it up, and at that time, it had a buy signal. We looked at it, and Peter contacted me yesterday, and I shared it with you guys that he took that trade, right? He took that gold trade long, right? And we've been looking at gold. He came on, got that information, left. We haven't seen Peter since, right? And contacted me yesterday and said, "Hey, Dave, I did really, really well in gold, that gold trade that we talked about." Okay. 14 grand he made on that trade. $14,000, guys, he made on that trade. All right. And Peter hasn't been trading futures long. He'd been trading bonds. But he saw that move happening, came on, got confirmation, and he took that trade. And what he wanted me to pass on to you guys is he said, "Dave, tell everyone to just take the trade." All right. So what he wanted me to tell you guys from him, all right, is just take the trade. All right. So he took the trade. Was it scary? It's always scary, right? He's not used to trading futures, right? But he saw the move, right? And it's just a trade, right? Yeah, he put some capital to work, all right? But he took the trade. Hey guys, help me with the background noise, please. Okay, all right. So this was and he got out, right? He got out. This is right here, Monster Futures, right? He nailed his exit. And Peter usually does a really good job with his entries and his exit. So here was the sellers came in on Friday, and he got out. He got out right at the top. Okay, and I actually scaled up. I sent you guys his chart. Okay, so if you guys didn't see that, just go back and look at your messages. But an amazing trade for Peter. $14,000. One trade. I think his initial trade was 4,400, scaled up 2,200, and now he's out. Nailed it. Peter nailed it. Got out right about here. Right when the sellers came in is when he got out. Okay, so amazing job. Okay, but again, he wanted me to tell you guys to just take the trade. Take the trade. I want to talk about Suleman also. All right. And I want to go over two trades that he took, because I know a lot of times, guys, we see these moves happening, right? We see these moves, and so many traders contact me after the move, right? We had some great picks on Monster Scalper Short, right? We'd send out a message, okay, that the Aussie pairs, Kiwi pairs, and then the pound pairs were short. All right. And, you know, after the move, I'm having traders call up, "Hey, Dave, is it still okay to get in the trade?" And no, it's not okay to get into the trade after the trade is done. All right. Or while the trade is moving, it's too late. All right. And that's why we have the systems, right? We do what we do so that we can get on the moves before it's done, right? Not during, not after, all right? Before, right? All right. So and this was really encouraging. I talked to Suleman because we're doing some coaching together, right? And I want everyone to pay attention to this. This is a young trader, right? And when Peter said this, "Hey, Dave, tell everyone to just take the trade, right? To just take the trade. And I wanted to talk about Suleman, about his trade. And when Peter said that, I was like, wow, that's, you know, it was on my mind to talk about it. Okay, so we've got an experienced trader, right, Peter, who took the trade, right, and he's telling you guys, he's telling me to tell you guys, Dave, tell everyone to just take the trade, to just take the trade. All right, and then here is Suleman, a new trader with us, still doing coaching. He's still early in his career with us. All right, young guy, right? Young guy, and he took the trade. And I want to show you guys the trades that he took. And earlier in the week, and Suleman is always on here. And earlier in the week, he had closed the position. He was in a position. He, I guess, overtraded a bit and had to scale out of a very good position. And I said, hey, what are you doing? Right? That's a good position. We need those good trades, right? You need those good trades. And he was shy about it, but he was honest, right? So we talked about this. But then this is what he did. I want to show you guys what he did. He cleaned things up. And this is where from time to time, right, we'll get off track, but we got to clean things up. All right. So these are his two trades. He cleaned, and we talked about this on Friday with him, right? Just Suleman and I. And I want to show you guys his short trade. This is his short trade here. And I'm going to call him up. I want him to talk about this. This is his short trade, guys. He caught this short trade here. Pound, dollar. Pound, dollar. Right here. He caught it right here to go short. Let me open it up. It's absolutely a falling knife, right? And he got onto this trade. Amazing. And then he took the trade. He took the trade. There was another trade he took. So he shorted, almost brand new. I think Suleman has probably been with us, 5 weeks now. All right. Suleman, right? How long have you been with us? 5 weeks?
5 weeks. A month and a week. Yeah, 5 weeks.
A month and a week.
Yes,
all right.
Hi, Mr. David.
Hello. And he took this trade here. And then here was another trade he took. Right. So you guys know we've been all over stocks. Right. We've been all over stocks. And Suleman, which stock was it that you took? You got options
on it. Yeah, TWOU.
TWOU. All right, guys, look at this trade here. Look at this trade here. This is his trade here. Where was your entry, Suleman? Where was your entry? Near the buy signal? I think it was at the near the buy signal.
Near the buy
right
signal.
Here. So that buy signal was at around 860, and it closed on Friday at 1281. And you got calls on that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, look at this. Look at his trade here. And guess what? How many trades are you in?
On stocks, I'm like IOT and COW, two stocks. So and on Forex, just the pound dollar.
So basically, guys, he's in 2 stocks, and this is one of his 2 stocks. All right, amazing trading. Amazing trading. Okay, and he's got calls on this. So I'm sure he's doing really well with his calls here. And then his next trade here was the short here. Okay, pound dollar. Pound dollar. Now, let me ask you, Suleman, why did you take this trade? Because we as traders, and I know, guys, I get the reason I want to talk about this is because Peter, when Peter that was the one thing Peter wanted me to tell you guys. He said, David, tell everyone to take the trade. When it sets up, when they feel it, when it looks right, just take the trade. You're not always going to make $14,000, right? It could be $100. All right, especially when we're brand new, I want to talk about this because we've got someone here, right? Uh, a month trading, right? Some of us here been trading 2 or 3 years here, right? 6 months, and here is Solomon a month trading, right? And he's capturing these trades here. All right, so I just want to say, there are trades out there, there are opportunities out there. When we send out those, no, is every trade going to work out? No, but we've got to keep trading, right? We have to keep trading. All right, so yeah, great job here, but the lesson is, right, and that's for all of us, just take the trade. All right, you have your protection in place. You have your stop loss. Your where you're going to get out. Right, where you going to, Solomon? Let me ask you. A month in here, what do you plan on doing with this trade here with the pound dollar short? What's your goal here?
My goal is just like you mean this trade right now? My goal is
This
to stay in
trade.
the trade. Is to stay in the trade till it breaks support or I get a signal to get out.
Okay, what's your signal to get out? What's your signal? How would you know? How do you know how to exit the trade?
When buyers start coming in again, so break of resistance,
Okay, break of resistance. Okay, and what else? So a break of resistance. So when buyers are coming back in, and you'll know buyers are coming in by what?
green candles,
By what color candles?
green candles, green.
Green candles. You listen,
Yes, sir.
guys. Yeah, 1 month, 1 month, green candles. And what else? What else can you use to exit this trade? Green candles and what else?
White or green candles.
Okay, and a sell signal, right? A sell
Yes,
signal.
it's also good from
All
the
right,
system.
by the system. How about here? What's your goal here with your your calls here with this trade? What's your goal here? What do you plan to do here with this trade? Because you're in it, right? You're in it.
Yes, sir.
So what's your goal to do here? What are you planning to do here with the trade? You bought in here, right? It's all the way up here. What's your goal?
Stay in the trade till it breaks support.
Break support. When will you know that it has broken support?
White candles coming in, red candles coming in, sellers coming in. Then the system will give you a sell signal to get out.
To get out. Let me ask you one last question for you. Let me ask you one last question for you. Why did you get into this trade here? Because we have all these trades here, all these symbols here. All right. This one did extremely well. I mean, that's a big move. That's a big move there, right? Why did you get into this trade and not any of the other trades?
Mm. So I just use the approach you teach in the class that when we trying to get into trades or into stocks. First of all, we have to look at the main four index, and from the index you have to look at the sector. Then from the sector you have to look at um the like the sector which you get in. And so when you said stocks were moving, and you said technology and biotechs were moving, and the four main index, Russell and all of them got buy signals. So I know they were pushing into technology. So I went down through, the list on each seeker, looking for, good markdown faces and and you talked about discounts. And when I saw the charts and using the sector to know that technology was actually moving, and it had the blue arrow, which is the buy signal. So I may as well just get in, and that was my guide, to get into the trade.
1 month. 1 month. Um, Now, we have a lot of traders coming to us, and I get a sense. Now, I'm not always right, but I get a sense of traders, right? And I know we all want to make money, all right? And I had a trader yesterday say, "Hey, I send out the testimonial on Peter's trade, and I get a lot of feedback from traders." And traders are like, man, that's what I want to do. I want to make, I would love to have that trade like Peter. And I responded back, Peter works hard, right? Peter works hard. Peter has been doing this for a long time now, right? The trade didn't just fall on his lap, right? He took that trade, right? He took the trade. And Peter, you guys know Peter's story, right? Peter went full time. Peter's trading full time right now, right? He's trading full time, but he worked, right? He did the work, right? It takes a lot of work, all right. And Suleman, right? I don't think he has missed a class since he's been here, right? So, and I know after we are done, right? He's watching his charts, right? And a lot of you guys do that. I know Stella, you do that a lot, right? Carlos, you've been really getting good at that, and that's what you guys want to do. Mary, you're on here a lot learning, right? Right? Even Betty doesn't have the systems, right? And she's still on here, all right? I'm learning this stuff, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes. But we can learn everything we need to learn, right? We can learn everything we need to learn. But guess what? We still need to take the trade, all right? We still need to take the trade. Take the trade, all right? I rather slow you guys down. I rather say, okay, reduce your capital, slow down a bit. I rather us work on that rather than traders calling me up saying, "Hey, Dave, is it still a good time to get into the trade?" That's too late. All right, we don't want to do that. All right, because what happens? We'll trade, chase price. And if you guys look at here, and this is why I asked Suleman, why did you take this trade here? Because we had a lot of great moves. I had a lot of great moves on Friday. All right, a lot of great moves. Thursday especially, right? Last week, not all of the trades made a move like this. This is a big move. This is a big. I mean, here was the break. The buy signal was right here, and here it is right here. Right? It's almost past this area. And he must have looked at several, right? He's not in 10, 12, 15 stocks, right? He's only got he's got two stock positions that he's trading the options on one. And I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? And he's got one Forex, one here, one short here. Just amazing. I mean, think about that. Think about that. After 30 days in, this is a Forex, a crazy market to trade. He's got all of these symbols here. All right, all of these symbols here, and he's in this one short here. All right, and look at this, and then here, all of these symbols here in heat seeker, and he found the one. he found the one that did this. Right now, I'm not totally impressed with the fact that the P&L, right? But I know he's doing something. And what I know is this: he's paying attention, right? He's paying attention. Two things that he's doing, right? He's paying attention, right, to his systems, to the price action, right? Looking at the process, and then he's taking the trade. Okay, so we had a great example of Peter, right? Took the trade, that gold trade, and here is Suleman now, right? So Peter is experienced. He's been doing this. We can expect that from Peter, right? He's a full-time trader. He's been doing this for a while, right? We can expect that from Peter, but Suleman, we can expect that from Suleman. Only a month in, right? And he's doing this. So amazing work. And the lesson is this: if he can do it, right? And that's why we do these success stories. If he can do it, right, we can all do it, right? In our own way, all right. But I wanted to profile Suleman. I'm Peter. Guess what? Peter's been doing this for a while, right? Yes, 14 grand, great trade. But boy, I like what Suleman is doing here. All right. So good job, Suleman. Good job.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mr. David.
Yeah,
Thank you,
good
sir.
job. And keep working, keep at it. Keep working it. Okay, keep at it. All right. And we have other great traders here. Stella is very good. Carlos has been working things out. So keep going. All right. Bruce is on his way. Okay. So I just wanted to great success stories. All right. So learn from these traders. Even I learn stuff from you guys all the time. A lot of a lot. Dean isn't on here right now, and Dean is usually here all the time. And I learned some stuff from Dean last week. He was like, Dave, we don't talk about money management enough, right? We need, we don't talk about it. And say, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. On Mondays, we're going to incorporate money management, risk management with our Q&A class. Okay, so we can all learn. So learn from, that's why. And I tell you, Peter, Ricky, a lot of our really good traders, they share their stuff, right? They share their trades. So use their trades. It's one thing if I say it, right? It's one thing I say it, if I say it. It's another thing if another trader that's trading every single day, just like you guys, right, tell you and is doing it. Okay. And if Suleman can do it after 30 days, all right, and you guys get with him, even if he's 30 days, there's something that he sees, right? There's something. And when Suleman first came to us and the type of questions he was asking, right, he's very analytical, right? He's in engineering, so he understands math, and this is all this is, right? It's math, right? It's a game of math, probabilities, all right? So get with these other traders, right? I just had Zaire contacting me this evening to get in contact with one of our other traders, all right? So team up, share ideas, all right? Go on the Discord, right? I know you guys don't use it a lot, but go on the Discord. Every one of our traders should be on the Discord, all right? And you should be sharing ideas. It's guys, $14,000 is a lot of money. Peter made $14,000. $14,000, right? On one trade. Okay, so it's definitely worth it. All right, I want to go through some opportunities.